Hey, what's going on, world? It's your friendly neighborhood soul searcher, Bird the Overcomer. And I wanted to comment a little bit on the piece that I wrote for the OSU exhibit down in Stillwater that I performed with the legendary group Poetic City. And the piece was called Black. Now, me, I've never really been comfortable writing these kind of pieces. I didn't want it. I didn't want to seem stereotypical. I didn't want to seem like I was copying off other artists or poets and things like that when I wrote those kind of things. So I just always kind of shied away from the subject. So when it came to that subject, I wanted to have at least one or two pieces in my arsenal that would project how I felt about the black experience, about the black movement, about the black culture. And this was one of them because my big mom really did tell me, for whosoever said that black wasn't beautiful, they never truly set gaze upon its ever changing shade. She didn't quite say it like that, but that's what she said. And that was the first thing that I wanted to establish in the piece is that this is not just about slavery. This is not just about civil rights. It's not just about our experience here in America. Our history transcends the descendants of slaves. It transcends. There's so many more things that we don't know, that we need to know, that we need to strive to understand. Is that our history is a lot bigger than 475 some years, 480 years. In history's standpoint, that's not very long. So that was one of the things that I wanted to establish in the piece. That's why I didn't put a lot of slavery things in the pieces because I wanted it to be something more than just that. Because whenever you hear about black poetry, that's the first thing that usually pops up is slavery and reparations and slavery. But I always wanted to see more. I always wanted to look at the bigger picture. I always wanted to see the biggest picture possible, so that's why that it played out like that. I wanted to give the listener something to think about. Every color synonymous with black. I put that in there a couple of times because we're not just black anymore. We're mixed with Caucasian, we're mixed with Indian, we're mixed with Asian, we're mixed with Russian. We got so many different cultures that we're mixed with now, that we're not just black anymore. So this piece was written and dedicated not only to blacks, but every color that is associated with black. And you know who they are, because I have mixed grandchildren. I have, that's just how it is. That's the way the world went. So when it came to this piece, I just wanted to make a statement, a simple statement. I wanted this piece to be able to be read by not just adults, but kids, elementary kids, junior high kids, high school kids. I wanted everybody to be able to read this piece and get something out of it, and make something that was going to spark their curiosity to go research and go look at some things, because there's a lot of things I could be wrong about, but if I could plant a seed in somebody to go look and go research and go look something up, then I've done my job. The piece has done what it's supposed to do. So, the piece Black is a journey. It's pretty much a journey into what we went through, what we're going through, present day, and hopefully the things that is going to happen in the future. For centuries, I put it in there for centuries. Many people have tried to taint the color black, but our walls still stand. I mean, if you look back, if you were gonna draw America, if you're gonna paint America, let's just imagine America was just a huge oil painting. Every outline of every building, of every person, of every environment that you put on that canvas will be outlined in black. Black helped underline and build everything here. And that's a fact. So that's why I say when people look at black and when people look at our culture and people look at our people and they say that we're lazy and we're this and we're that, they haven't really taken a real good look at all of our culture. Because some of the hardest people that I've ever met in my life have been black. Some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life has been black. So that's what the piece is about. I want people to just think. Don't talk first. Think first. Before you open your mouth and really just pass judgment on people just because of what they look like, just because of how they walk, just because of how they talk. There's always a background story. There's always a background history behind them. So that was the meaning of black. It is a precursor piece for people to think, learn, a portal for them to open up their level of thinking, their level of knowledge. It's Bird the Overcomer. I love you to life, and I'm out.